Section 52, and there's actually not that many left, surprisingly. I'm not going to get through all of them today, but we'll make a sizable dent, and yeah, we'll see if the next one will be the last. Anyway, first we're starting with Bits and Pieces, which is certainly the name of a game that exists, I guess. And yep, alright, we've got immediately werewolves wearing diapers, me getting cheap shots. I like the disintegration animation there. That's pretty good. Oh, wrong game. And of course we've got construction equipment outside, can't live without that. So we've got jumping with B, A button doing nothing, the usual shitty jumping control. Actually, no, I can jump while moving. I don't have to come to a full stop first. It's shitty in the sense that there's no animation whatsoever for the jumping. Your character just kind of increases their position on the y-axis while otherwise keeping their same shitty stance. Like, I get that it's supposed to be like a zombie or something, but I do like whatever the stance is supposed to be. It's like just kind of like a bent elbowed, I don't know what you'd call that. And I like to imagine that my character is just basically Coach Z, in the sense that they're wearing like a skin-tight green bodysuit. Doesn't quite look skin-tight, but eh. It's probably more of like a... Wow, I'm taking a lot of damage from stuff. It's too bad I don't have a frickin' health bar. Still don't know what that thing's supposed to be. In the Armag 21 review, he jokingly called it a sea monster, because it looks like a... Oh, God. It looks like the letter C, but, oh, okay, we reached level 2. But yeah, so we got... The werewolf wearing the diaper is definitely my favorite. Other than that, we've got unusual green blob. Is that a mouth on that? Yeah. Yeah, it's just a green... It's basically Mike Wazowski, but taller and slightly more threatening looking. There's a good background, like, gap right there. I like that. Also, I know this happened in a different game. I wouldn't be able to tell you which, but oh God, look at this background crap. It's awful. The Sky is doing that thing where I think they didn't remember which, like, 8x8 graphic was the solid black one, and so they ended up repeating the wrong one, because that's a lot of stars in a very particular pattern that they've got going on up there that doesn't quite look natural. I suppose this is a fitting game to be starting with on October 1st, because I am late uploading this. It's October, so as we all know, Imgur must make all of its posts about spoopy skeletons, and, like, upvote for the calcium gods, and I don't even understand most of the frickin' skeleton crap. But I've talked about that before. I like how this level does actually look slightly better than the last. You've still got really bad mismatching graphics in the background. You've still got the stars that don't make any sense. But I kind of prefer the way it looks now over the, like, cookies and cream look of the last one. Never much cared for the cookies and cream look. I also feel that as a flavor, it's overrated. I do like it occasionally, but it's not, like, my go-to thing. It sure is gameplay. Just dying every time one of the 4 possible enemies gets in your way. So got Mike Wazowski, Diaper Wolf. Coming from the opposite direction is Mr. Bones and Sea Monster. And is there another enemy? Or is it just those four? I'm trying to remember if there's another one. If there is, I haven't seen it in a while. Okay, hold on. I think my last save state was quite a while back, so I'm not going to put so much effort into it, but yeah, that was the end of the game. I need to check something. If there was like a weird purple gradient on that black screen, or if that was just my eyes playing tricks on me by inverting the color of the green grass when I was looking at the blackness. Because I think it was probably that, but if it was a weird purple gradient, then I would like to know why. Okay, yeah, it was my eyes playing tricks on me. And now the weird purple gradient is everywhere. Alright. So, after we have bits and pieces, we have the similarly named Beeps and Blips, which, if it's... yeah, it's this fucking game again. Okay. So how many of those have we had? Was it Laser League? No, it was They Came. Wait. Is it the same music, too? Oh god, no. No. So it just is They Came again, except... No, there is no except. It is They Came again. Oh, the last one... that one took like a fucking 40 minutes to get through. With luck, this one won't have as many levels. Because otherwise I'm going to have to start severely overanalyzing the, like, background elements again and coming up with a story just to entertain myself. There's a one-up. Which apparently the one-ups actually do give you extra lives in the other game. I'm surprised. Okay, that was a short level. Can we touch the walls in this? Apparently. Oh, we can just go through the walls. Do any of them kill you, though? Are there any parts of this that randomly cause damage for no explainable reason? Doesn't appear to be the case. Oh, we can't touch the pink. We can touch everything else, but not the pink. Or lavender. Not really pink. When in doubt, start talking about colors. I feel like that's also been a recurring trend in these videos. It's just, what is the exact name of this shade of color in the background? With all of my professional color identifying abilities earned from me being a little bit too obsessed with my, like, 96 box crayons and, like, my earlier years. Come on. Let's not start the level with getting hit. Okay. I think this took a sudden turn and... oh my god, okay. So the hash brown enemies are actually homing. That causes a few problems. Because there's really not much I can do about that. How many hits can I take before I die? Apparently quite a few. I like how I actively am trying to get hit by these red ones and it's difficult. So I'm going to do my best to try to take out the yellow ones before they get too close, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that. Mainly I just kind of have to hope that these red spheres keep showing up. Not that I can frickin' hit them, apparently. Oh, this is bad. This is really frickin' bad. I think we've already reached an impossible screen in this game. Oh, good. Christ. Leave me alone. What is the hitbox on these red balls? They're, like, completely unhittable. Look at how precise this is. Are they even... Wait, can I even hit them at all? I think I've killed a couple before. Excuse me? Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'm thinking there's like one particular pixel of them that I can hit. Which, of course, goes well with the fact that the only other enemy that appears on this level is a homing bastard that I can't do anything to avoid. If this game is kind to me, it's not gonna have, like, basically any levels after this one. But, I mean, this is Action 52. Of course the game is gonna be kind to me. How the fuck do you hit these? I hate this level. I mean, I hate this game, but... Like, I mean, I've got one-ups, so even without save states, I'd probably earn back the lives as quickly as I'm losing them, but I don't need one-ups, I need, like, a health pickup. Or something to cause these things to be destroyable. Please. Did I just shoot the one-up? And once again, I am left with nothing to say because the game gives me nothing to work with. I'm noticing it's not spawning any more enemies here. If this was a reasonable game, that would mean that... Oh, I just ran into that shot, didn't I? That would mean that once I kill this thing, the stage is over, but, I don't think that's gonna be the case. Oh god, it actually was. Holy shit. Ugh. Oh my god. Now we're on a stage where everything is homing. I think this is the end, folks. There's no way. They move just as fast as I do. I can't shoot opposite of the way I'm moving without coming to a stop. Oh, this is so fucking stupid. Who the crap thought this was a good idea? Yeah, this is... Is this even possible? I mean, I'm tempted to say it's just not. Which, hey, fine by me. It's one less game I have to do. Wait, I can't even take that many hits. The last one I was taking hits all over the place. Unless the one-ups actually do refill my health. If that's the case, then I could just basically run into a bunch of shit. I mean, get hit by like 3 things. Get a one-up. Get hit by more things. No, it doesn't. Okay. So I don't think it does. I'm gonna test that one more time. We're just gonna kind of circle for a bit and collect as many one-ups as possible. And see if I somehow live. See, the red ones at least are a little bit slower, so I stand a chance of outrunning those. Like, if it spawns those in, I could theoretically beat this. But the green ones, I can't do anything about those. Well, I actually managed to shoot one there, but that was just through pure luck. And yeah, I think these are actually giving me health. Because I've definitely taken enough hits at this point where I would have been dead normally. Ugh. Fine. Alright. Yeah, I think this is... Unfortunately, I think this is doable. I would love to say that it wasn't. Okay, Homing enemies? No. We have stationary enemies, which just look like small cities. That's what they call tenderfoot. And then I'm just gonna call that a macadamia nut. Like, I don't know what the shit that thing is. Oh right, we can't walk into the small city because then we'll get damaged by it. And the macadamia nuts, unsurprisingly, seem to have the same hitbox as the frickin' cricket balls from the last level. Not the last one, but like 2 levels ago. Are cricket balls actually red? I don't know that for a fact. I'm just guessing. If not, we'll call them bocce balls. I don't actually know what those are either. I know there was a bocce ball court set up in Gerald Field in Hey Arnold. But how many Hey Arnold references have I made in the last year? Or in this series alone? I don't know if they've been in Action 52, but I've been making them. Can we hit the fucking macadamia nuts, please? Like, this is just unreasonable. There's no reason to not be shooting, I guess. But, like, I have to be aligned with the exact pixel that... Oh my god. Okay, new plan. 1-ups apparently give me health. So what if I just run into these assholes? Wait. Oh. Oh, they don't actually damage me. Oh. I can't kill them and they can't kill me. So we're just stuck here for all eternity until I get bored, basically. Which was approximately 30 minutes ago, even though I've only been recording for 17 minutes, so... I guess that means this level is theoretically beatable if you're either lucky enough... Oh, wait. I thought I killed one. If you're either lucky enough or, like, able to manipulate... How did that one die? Okay, never mind. So, they don't damage me. I can arguably damage them. Do they just take a ton of hits? Or... what did I do? I'm so confused. Because one of them definitely died. I just don't know how. This game just keeps giving me more reasons to keep playing it, and I don't like that. I was gonna say, like, if I got lucky and didn't spawn these enemies and only spawned the, like, stationary ones, then I could get enough kills to move on to the next stage, but... What the hell? What do you want me to do? One of them somehow died. I don't know if it was just a fluke, or a glitch, or like a cosmic ray that just caused the programming to malfunction. Maybe Dr. Amp drilled a hole into the ROM and, like, managed to save that one sprite. I don't know. God, I'm just trying to think about that now. So, I just recently reread all of Kid Rad, which I'm going to plug again. Like, if you've never read that comic, you really should. It's really good. If you don't know what it is, I've talked about it before, but basically it's just a sprite comic that isn't based off of any particular video game. It's, like, original stuff, but it's about, like, game characters that have sentience and basically, like, form a society outside of their games. Oh, one died. Somehow. So if I keep shooting enough, do they just eventually die? This is so stupid. But yeah, I think I'm just running into them. Maybe? I don't know. Either that or they have like 100 HP, and the shots just pass through them and make no indication that they're hitting. But yeah, like I was saying, if you've not read the comic, you should check it out. It's really good. It's older, but it's still really good. But yeah, I'm just trying to think now in the context of that story, like if they found an Action 52 ROM and the sprites from that game had to like make their life outside of the game and have a functioning role in society, like what the hell would they do? Most of them aren't even identifiable as like normal objects. Probably just get stuck in the RAM warehouse, but one of the best parts about that story is just the way that it explains like characters' inherent abilities and how they interact like in different settings from their original game. With the main example being Rad, being like a character that can take 4 hits but takes equal damage from any kind of attack, which is really broken in an RPG. So these things are invincible and also cause no damage, so they're basically NPCs. But once every, like, 30 minutes, they have a chance of randomly exploding? Like, what the hell is this? I don't want to keep going. This is dumb. I'm gonna wait until one more of them explodes, which at this point could be another, like, decade. And if nothing happens, I'm just freaking done with this game. This is stupid. Like, what else can I possibly be doing to speed this up? What are we even looking at here? That's another phrase that I've uttered many times in this playthrough. But, like, I'm a frickin' diamond with 3 nub blitz that's shooting at... they're either Mario mushrooms with, like, herpes, or very, like, unsauced pizzas. Like, what is that? Sir, what is that? Oh, okay, yeah. This is freaking stupid. Okay, let's see. Which one do we want to save this onto? I have so many backup saves. I've got Micro Mike. I've got Storm Over the Desert twice for some reason. Micro Mike, Space Lobster game, and Dead Whale Carcass game. I'll put it on State 5, I guess. In case I ever want to get back to this one. Okay. Manchester, oh boy. So, I've made references to this one many times up to this point, and here's the reason why. That's all you need. Just that jumping sound. Oh. Oh! It's one of those games. Okay, just in case... Oh, no. No. Don't let it be. I'm assuming this game has a live system, and in case I need to, like, lose lives in order to progress, or... like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Point is, I'm just gonna play it safe. God. I already take many issues with this game. I like being able to punch to freeze myself in midair. The jumping mechanics are significantly worse than Bits and Pieces. You can jump while moving, but you kind of get stuck. Do I have 52 points? Fuck you, game. Also, wait, didn't I kill 2 enemies? So it gives you half of that for each one? Like, No. Boop. No, that one gave me 100. I'm genuinely curious about this score system now. Now 204. Does my score just go up randomly? So I like these street punks with the green mohawks. That's pretty good. Alright, excellent. We've got our first pit. So, if you've ever seen my Mario... Oh, yeah, I like the flame. That's my favorite anime. If you've seen my Mario Maker stage based on this, you'll notice that this is the exact same level layout. Like, I made sure to copy it exactly. But here's the best part about Manchester, just kind of getting stuck in the floor. You don't have to play the level, you can just walk through it. It's fine. Like, I'm not gonna bother doing this legit. I'm not getting paid enough for that. So we'll just take a stroll down here, look at all the excellent copies of the same two enemies I could be fighting, and the floating fire. I like the fire, it's one of my favorites. And here's where the difference between me and Vinny is pretty obvious, because when he was doing this game, he made a bunch of references to, like, musical stuff being like, why the name Manchester has anything to do with this, like, musical theme. And he was able to come up with, like, observations and relevant jokes, and I don't have any of the knowledge to do that. All I know is, Had here is a bit of a piece of shit boss. I think that was a hit. It made a noise like a hit. I think if I just stand here and punch when he gets close to me, then that's good enough. Did I hit? Hold on. I can't tell if it's making a noise. I think it did. The problem is, this is gonna take frickin' forever. And I don't know if this emulator has a speed up key. I'm gonna find out right now, though, because this is bad. So, bear with me a minute. Oh, thank God it does. Okay. Let's wait for him to come around here. We're just gonna do this. I don't actually know if I'm hitting him now, that's the problem. Oh, we've reached ludicrous speed. Okay, how do I slow it back down? I thought it's not like a hold down, it's a toggle, so that's a problem. Let's see. Normal speed. I guess minus and equals. Switch back and forth. Okay, I can deal with that. Oh, this is so dumb. Shit. I don't ever remember which button is jump and which is punch. Okay. I like how even sped up, this is still absurdly fast. Or slow, I mean. Hopefully this isn't messing with the recording. I just saw some message in OBS saying like it was skipping frames. I guess I shouldn't do speed up too much, but... There we go, we reached level 2. Okay, let's put it back to normal speed. There we go. So we've got peace signs, we've got weird, like, I don't know what to call those. Spiral blocks. We've still got the same enemies. We've still got doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. Not that there was any doubt that that was going to be the case. Oh, we got the stationary fire. We've got unreasonable pits of enemies. Okay. With any luck, I can just walk through this wall, but no. Alright, so I've got to jump over the stationary flame into this gap of enemies during, like, the 1 millisecond that I have a chance of surviving, and then try and punch them. This is so not gonna work. Oh my god, it actually worked! Okay. Hopefully the next boss isn't going to just move in the shape of a fricking, like, trapezoid repeatedly while I stand there and punch it. I mean, I guess that's fine, but I'd like to see some more oh. Is that jump even doable? Yes, okay. It didn't look like it was. Fuck you. And we're down. Just, why the jumping sound effect? That's my #1 question about this game. Like, I mean, I have multiple questions about this game, don't get me wrong. I don't know why it exists, but why the jumping sound effect? In what way does that relate? Oh god. Yep, Had's back. And better than ever. I wonder if he lowered his cholesterol. Okay. So how does this screen layout relate to your movement pattern? I guess you just, yeah, whatever. Head on down there, come up here, I punch you in the dick, and we repeat. I am actually hitting it, I hope. I'm not gonna just change between the speeds anymore. I'm just gonna stand here and keep doing this. It doesn't look like I'm hitting him, but there was a sound effect. Here, let's test this one more time. Yeah, it's making a very slight noise when I hit him, so as long as I just don't mess up the timing here, it will eventually die. They got so lazy with this thing's movement pattern, it doesn't make any freaking sense. Like, why does it just jump up at a 45-degree angle? Why am I in spikes? I guess the spikes are the platforms in this one, and the flowers are the background, or... I didn't have to do that last one, I just wanted to do it one more time. So far, no enemies. I'm okay with this. So far, gigantic fucking pits that I probably can't clear. I'm not okay with... Okay. Let's just, look at the great level design as I skip it all. And, oh, somehow didn't die there. Okay, can I cheese him out like this? I think Vinny did something like this, didn't he? Ugh. Is there anywhere where I can hit him, but he can't hit me? While in the ground. Nah, that's debatable. I should probably just stand here. But yeah, I love the lack of enemies in this stage. It's good. Now we do this again. Oh shit, he actually hit me. Okay, so I'm standing maybe a little bit too close, but if I time it right, I do actually get a hit in. Oops. Maybe that's a little bit too fast. We're just going to keep reloading this state, or keep saving every time I get a successful hit, because I don't give a crap. Or I could just keep doing this, I guess. Oh, Manchester, and we're back to level 1, okay. Was it everything that you hoped for and more? Boom! Okay, I had my fun. Boss. I think I've already made the reference to the, like, to Jonah running into the room yelling, "Boss!" that one time, but that's all I can think of. Oh my god, that noise. Is that the fire breather's noise? Also, this timing. I like how it makes the animation for dropping a bomb on one of those, but doesn't actually drop it. Okay, we're gonna give this a fair shot. I would like if I didn't run incredibly slow. Oh, wait, what did I just kill? Boom. Is that like an angry, fat, Chinese lizard with no arms? What is that? Sir, what is that? Oh, and it shoots once every millennium. Okay. Uh-huh. See, the problem here is I think as soon as I kill this, it spawns a second hand. No, maybe not. Oh my fucking god. Could I have a slower jump, please? That's all I need out of life. Now what? Can I make it? I feel like I can't make it. Why am I running in place? Oh, okay, I guess I can. I think this game actually functions less than most of the others I've played, and that is saying something. It seems to just be falling apart as I play it. Oh. And as I die, the background just doesn't know what to do with itself, apparently. So why is this called Boss? Like, I don't think there's bosses in this game. I mean, there might be. But, am I the boss of the lizard people? Actually, am I even a lizard, or am I just one of the cheetah men painted green? Because I don't really look like a lizard. I can't really tell, though. The sprite is really, really goddamn bad. Stop that. Also, what is this enemy? This is just Tree Fitty, but with no legs. I mean, I guess a Loch Ness Monster wouldn't have legs. Well, would it? No. Yeah, I think it would. No, it would have flippers. Never mind. I hate this game. This one is not actually as bad as several of the others that I've gone through recently, but I think I still hate it more because it's really slow, it's really boring, all these sprites are really bad, And the game just doesn't know what to do when you die, or like graphics just suddenly cease to exist sometimes. The hands dropping bombs out of windows usually drop a bomb every time, but sometimes just randomly don't. Like, buh, it has the sound effect, which of course is a classic. Yeah, we're moving forward and dodging bombs and occasionally shooting green objects. That is definitely a summation of the gameplay here. Is my character just hold? Oh, there's. Oh God, is that Seaman? I think it's like a freaking frog wearing a ninja, like a Ninja Turtle, like headband mask thing. I'm just gonna call it Seaman. It jumped. And now we're on level 2, which is apparently the inside of a mansion. For some reason. Somebody please tell me what's going on. So now instead of the hands, we have wall tumors. Okay. Which seem to drop bombs at a much slower rate than the hands, which I'm fine with, so I can probably just pull a Robbie robot here and just run while pressing A bunch, and we'll eventually win. Once again, making references to games we haven't seen yet. Robbie robot being, number 51. But we'll get there eventually. How many are even left after this? Hambo, Jigsaw, Time Warp Tickers, Dedant, and Robbie, and then Cheetah Men. I think that's it. Unless there's another space shooter in there that I forgot about. I like the stepping sound effect. Oh, here's another Seaman. Does this thing even shoot me? I don't think it does. I'm saving just in case, but yeah. Level 3. And we're back in the city. Oh boy. Maybe it'll be like level 3 of Manchester and there won't be any enemies. Oh. I'm sad now. There's a hand not even attempting to be lined up with a window. Like, there was one on the upper left there that has now scrolled off screen that was, like, not quite lined up with a window, but it was at least reasonably close to one. You see that up there? This one, just not anywhere near it. But please let this be a 3-level game. So far I've been somewhat lucky with that. The games haven't gone on for forever, except for arguably Beeps and Blips, because I still don't know what happens after the Macadamia nut stage. But otherwise, these have almost been kind of reasonable in terms of length. None that have been like 15 levels of the same bullshit. Probably shouldn't be saying that, because now I'm dooming myself to that being the case eventually. Please God, don't let it be Dedant. The game where if you don't kill the enemies quickly enough, they take up the bottom of the screen and you have no hope of avoiding them. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I'll have not much else to say about that one when I get to it, so I shouldn't blow my load early. Why am I playing this? Oh, there's Seaman again. Level 4, okay. Now we're in an even less graphically interesting building interior with more tumors. And yeah, it's another hold right and mash A level, because these drop bombs at a slow enough rate where I don't have to worry about it. Oh god, wake me up when the freaking game's over. That's all we got. That's just the entire game. I forgot, it's actually... because I'm shooting too. Except it's not... I'm putting too much emphasis on that. It's more like... boom, 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 boom. Up, did the boss fail to spawn? So, are we to believe that the game boss does not have a final boss? Is that what we're seeing here? Well, let's give it one more chance to load it in. I'll be fair. I'll give it one more try. You can't expect a game to load its boss in 100% of the time. That's just crazy. Is that it? Nope, nope, it's still going. Okay. I'm sorry, I got the featureless background confused with... God, fuck you. Confused with a different part of the featureless background. It's like somebody opened up the sprite editor in Mario Paint and just randomly drew pixels, and that's where they decided to put the like wireframe mesh thing. Actually, this looks like something that you could easily make in Mario Paint. Like, animations included. And I could recreate the sound effects pretty well, too. Just have a freaking music track playing that is mostly silent, but every second or so, it has, like, a ship noise. And, like, a mushroom to simulate the walking and the shooting. And then, sporadically, like every 10 seconds or so, just have like a string of geese. Just go... Brat! Okay. Boss does not have a boss. The irony. Oh god, it's Dedant. My favorite. Don't let him reach the bottom or you're screwed. And I'm screwed immediately. Oh, wait. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the enemies have different movement patterns, but basically if an enemy gets to the bottom of the screen, you have no way of getting rid of it, because you can't shoot sideways and you can't move up and down. So you're just doomed to eventually die from it. Okay. Up, now instead of just ants, we also have... I'm gonna call that a cicada. Fly? I don't know what that is. Whatever it is, I'm not convinced those are wings. I'm actually thinking those are more like the Cutman, like, scissor head thing. That's kind of what it looks like. So the most noteworthy thing about Dedant, in my opinion at least, is from the Armake 21 review, where he starts the game up, and he's like, okay, so you take your penis, and then immediately dies. And then, like, takes a second to recompose himself. And he's like, okay, so you take your penis-shaped ant, and you shoot at the other penis-shaped ants, or something like that. But it's just, the timing on that death was amazing. Just, okay, you take your penis... This game sucks. This game really sucks. Surprise! A game in Action 52 isn't good. And I walk walked right into that bullet. That was my fault. Actually, no, I take that back. It was Action 52's fault because it made poor decisions. I mean, yeah, I walked into the bullet, but it was still the one that shot the bullet. I take no responsibility for Action 52. I like the spider down here. Oh, God. Oh, God. Please, no. 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 What's a dinosaur to dine? What's a sword to dine? What's a do? When there's like 4 fucking spiders on the bottom of the screen. Oh, do the purple ones not go off the bottom either? No, they do. Okay, so the green ants and the pink spiders will not get off the bottom. Everything else eventually will. That's what I'm seeing so far. So they're my #1 priority when I have to kill stuff. Also, I like how, despite being, like, disguised slightly, this is totally just another space shooter. Like, yeah, it's ants and other bugs, but it's a space shooter. Let's not kid ourselves. Number, what, like 30? Start the level, immediately have the frickin' green ants take up residence at the bottom of the screen, because that's what they do best. Now we got black widows, which also go to the bottom of the screen and don't fucking leave, okay? What is my life? Okay, come on. No. Which one was after this? Hambo? I'm already thinking about the next game, because this one's not providing enough mental stimulation for me. I mean, it's giving more than, honestly, than Boss did. Or really any of the, I don't know. It's hard to judge. Like, this one is making me use, like, 0.04% of my brain, whereas some of the others might make me use, like, 0.03 or 0.05. So, it's a close call. Alright. Got a good string of some, Can you not, please? Like, I know the purple ones eventually do leave. I'd like it to do that. Oh my god. So, basically, there's some enemies that never get off the bottom of the screen, and there's some that just usually don't, but still occasionally will if they're feeling generous. Be a 3-level game and be over after this. How many more palette swap bugs can we possibly have anyway? Are they gonna start introducing, like, blue ones? No, that might be too much. Oh shit, level 4. Ugh. Damn it all. I don't like where this is going. The purple spiders never leave the bottom. We've got these, like, pink and white assholes that... Okay, they do leave. That's good. What about these without the wings? I can't tell. I don't want to take any risks. I don't like these new and surprising types of bugs. I don't know what they're gonna do. Let's see, do those ever leave? Yeah, they do, okay. I still don't really want them down at the bottom, because they only leave when they feel like it, but it's better than always staying down there. Well, gotta take care of the purple spider before it's too late. spiders, Sunny Patch Kids. The show that brought us such lovely characters as Spideris and Bounce, the blue bedbug that has 2 legs and just is Jeremy. Not gonna explain that one. I don't know why. It was just a running gag for quite a while that he just was Jeremy for some reason. Also known as Digmit. Digmit is still the best nickname for anything. Or anyone in this case, but either way. Yo, you wanna frickin' leave the bottom? I know you can do it. I've seen you do it before. Oh my god. Maybe I should put more priority on it, okay. How about you, grasshopper douche? You wanna leave? Okay, thank you. Oh. Level 5, it's still going. We have a slightly different screen pattern, which doesn't matter because it doesn't affect where the enemies can move. And it... Okay, now we've got, like, these other bugs that are homing in on me, and they're not the color that usually do that, so now I'm, like, having to relearn everything. That concerns me. Because I don't know if they'll ever get off the bottom once they get down. Oh. I've got, like, 5 goddamn enemies here. And there's no way for me to get rid of all of them in time. I'm trying. Exist? Yeah, I'm trying. Screw you! Okay, let's not bother with the spider. Get rid of these, then get the spider. Okay. This is frickin' awful. But yeah, why do they even bother to have, like, a block layout up there? Because you can't go up to it, and it doesn't affect the way the enemies move, so there's no point. It's just to give the illusion that there's something different happening. Yeah, wait, weren't the green ants the ones that went to the bottom and never got back out? Now they're working differently. I think they've just started changing the rules. God, how many levels is this one gonna have? Oh. Everything is sad. Everything is sad. Everything is awful. Everything is crap when you're browning a brick. Everything is pancakes. Okay, I'm done. It's the most fun you can possibly have while playing a shitty game. I, too, like to kill brown okay, they're not brown, they're green, but whatever. I can see why all the kids are playing this game. Assholes. What am I supposed to do? There's very little I can do about any of this. There's too many goddamn enemies, they move too fast. There's games you can't win, games you can't lose, games that don't make any fucking sense at all. Okay. I've made a slight bit of progress. Oh, yeah, those are the kind that get stuck down here. Okay, so I can't let those exist for more than 2 seconds. This is really bad. It's almost like this game wasn't meant to be played. This is really goddamn bad. Why am I subjecting myself to this garbage? So, the reason this is called Dedant is because it's about ants and you make them dead. But, once again, as AVGN pointed out, it's also, like, the Pink Panther theme. And I wonder if that was, like, intentional. I don't know. It has nothing to do with this. So probably not, but it's something to think about, I guess. I don't really know, I'll admit, I don't really know what the Pink Panther, like, is. Like, I know that there was... Like, I know about the cartoon that was about a literal Pink Panther. But, wasn't it, like... Was it originally, like, a spy movie? And then the cartoon was made later that had nothing to do with the movie? Or... Like, I'm not sure. I could very easily look it up, but I'm not going to. Look at all these shots I get to dodge. Look at the slowly moving purple spider that will eventually spell my doom if I don't get rid of it immediately. Look at all these other enemies that are such a joy for me to deal with. Look at all the stuff that I would never ever be able to beat without save states. Just look around you. Have you worked out what we're looking at yet? That's right, the answer is really goddamn bad games. Write that in your copybook now. Can I please stop dying? Okay. But what are ants? We just don't know. Wait, game over. Was that a you win game over? Because I think I shot the enemy. And it said that. Does that mean we're done? Come on. Sweet lady freedom! Let's make out! Alright. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna take a look at Hambo. Actually, no. No, we're gonna save that one. So, assuming I do 5 next time, I don't know if I'll actually be doing 5. Some of those might be shorter. We've got everything except for Cheetah Men. And I fully plan on doing Cheetah Men and Cheetah Men 2. So that'll probably be its own video, just those 2 games. I don't know. Maybe I should probably pace these a little bit differently, but I've already been going an hour. Dedant has killed at least 75% of my brain cells, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. So, you keep peeing, I'll keep answering your science. I don't know what that meant.